I farted so hard yesterday I blew a hole in my underwear. How are you all doing?
Oh, you.
And now, CheezWits.
Happy days are here again.
Are they?
The skies are clear. Oh, look at me on time. Shut the front door. I thought I was going to be late. I stopped to go pee.
No.
On my way out, I said, I got to pee. So I peed. And I said, I'm going to be late now. Oh, it's fucking rain. It's just started to rain. Yuck, yuck. Don't like it.
Yeah, it's raining here too.
Ugh. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wow, that's unusual for it to be raining this far apart. Let me...
Well, you probably have the rainstorm we had last night, and now we have a new rainstorm.
Oi.
All right, this
All
is
right,
fucking
what am I
not
doing
working.
here?
That's great.
I'm making it big. I'm making it big. I'm making my screen big. There we go. All right. Oh, man, I've had a good couple of days, just work-wise. Nice. It's been, you ever just, you remember those days when you were a boss and you'd have a couple of days where the things you wanted to get accomplished got accomplished, and the people who you wanted to, pull up their fucking, hike up their drawers and get shit done and stop being whine asses and shirkers, and it all sort of came together. I've had a couple of days like that where shit has gotten done, and the people who needed to improve on the shit they were doing have improved on the shit they're doing after I had conversations with them.
That's nice. The wine asses
it
I
is.
had conversations with continued to be wine asses and then reported me to HR.
Yeah, well,
So,
they're fucks. They are fucks.
for sure they
So,
are.
so here's a question. Jess, who the fuck does not? Who is that? Oh, that's you guys. I don't know who that is. I was just out of a meeting, and I'm gonna wait for Chris because I want to get his input on this too.
Well, he said he'll be a minute.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait a minute for him. But while I'm waiting that minute, I'm gonna answer my wife. She wants to know, do we want burgers for dinner? Guess what? Yes, I do. Yes, I do like red meat. I'm a fan of the red meat. I probably should have waited for Chris on that too.
Yep. So this is fun. My savings account is getting to a place, like I'm still fine, but I needed to figure some shit out.
A little uncomfortable.
Not even, you're supposed to have a certain cushion.
Yeah.
And so I called I had a conversation with my financial advisor, and I said, listen, I know that this right now is what that cushion is for, but also going lower than that is making me itch. So
yeah, of course.
I want to talk about, taking some distributions from whatever's available to take distributions from on a monthly basis, to just enough to cover my bills.
Right.
He says, yeah, great idea. So we do that. We figure that out. We make a plan. We set up the distributions. I then contact we'll call her an agent, who helps me get my health insurance through the marketplace.
Right.
I say, hey, this is going to affect my income, so it's going to be a little bit higher than what we estimated it was going to be for the year. So I just want to let you know that to change whatever we need to change. She says, yeah, okay. She goes in, she puts in my estimated new income, and my insurance premium would go from currently $75 a month with no deductible,
Right.
to $450 a month
Fuck.
with a $6,000 deductible. And
Holy shit.
before I got even any coverage on my prescriptions, one of which is $500 a month, I would have to meet that deductible.
how long did it take you to call back your advisor and say, don't send me that money?
Well, now I'm trying to figure out what my options are, because it doesn't make any sense that if I get just enough money to cover my bills, I now can't cover my bills.
To increase your bills by $400 and
by $900 for a couple of months, because
right.
Yeah, because one of my prescriptions is $500, and there's no generic for it. There's no like.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna say it like I live somewhere else. Girl, you can't do that shit.
At this point, it's looking like my best option is going to be to have no insurance, and then go.
Oh yeah, but you can't do that.
And then go to the manufacturer of that medication, because the only way that they offer help is either if you have private insurance,
right,
where they'll give you a coupon that knocks it down to like $30 a month, or if you have no insurance, then you can get it for free.
Yeah.
But there's no in between.
There are no. Man. So basically, even if you aren't getting this distribution, if you start actually earning more money, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
You need some sort of under the table bullshit job.
Yeah, I do.
Fucking hell. Yeah. You better start doing some foot jobs. That's it. That's why. See, this is such the problem with our fucking beautiful society. Is we do not, no matter what fucking people, we do not have the best healthcare in the world. We just don't.
No, in fact, I'm pretty sure we have the worst healthcare in the world.
We do not have. We have one of the worst accesses to healthcare in the world for the overall population.
For developed countries, yeah.
Based upon, we have hospitals, we have doctors, we have education, we have all the things that produce healthcare, but not everybody has access to it. Yes, you can argue, well, if you're in the Congo, yeah, well, they also don't have fucking some of the best medical schools in the world,
right,
or some of the best hospitals in the world, but they still get access to some of the some health care. We have people here who can't get access to health care at all, and we've got the best shit around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just and then when you can get health care, you're fucked because it costs way too much to have it.
Yeah. So I reached out to my financial advisor and I was like, so here's the situation. I'm trying to figure out, because the tax credit that you get for the marketplace is actually based on your adjusted gross income, and we were putting in what my income would be, my gross income.
Right.
And so I reached out to him for some ideas, and he's like, well, what we could do is take distribute your mother's entire amount, which would tax you at a really high rate this year, but then we put it into a non-taxable account. You've already paid taxes on that, then you could take distributions in future years and it wouldn't be taxable. And I was like,
gotcha.
Okay, that's cool, but I did the math on that, and if I took that, not only would I be taking this huge tax hit, but then I would also be on the hook for $1,200 a month for insurance, plus still that deductible and $500 a month for this medication.
Oh. Yeah. There's nothing good about any of this bullshit.
Nope.
I got some bullshit.
I bet you do.
All right.
Sorry about that. I had. By the way, I found my headphones.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, but sorry, I was on the phone with a guy that's telling me how he's dying of cancer and all this, so I couldn't get off.
Oh, yeah. That's
but
not
now
a
I'm
turn
off.
on at all. I can see. Oh, you meant off the phone.
Right. Oh, you think I was going to jerk off to his cancer?
Well, I don't know. You said I couldn't get off. Usually you have a one-track mind.
So,
Oh, that's beautiful.
that is beautiful. So, How are my babies today?
Yeah, so good. So we were waiting for you because I had a question. One, you weren't here when I was talking about how much I like red meat. I'm sorry you weren't here for that.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask you that. So I was in a meeting just before I got on the chat here,
Yeah.
and with one of our coordinators, we were talking about doing background checks on people, which we do. We background check people. But
Okay.
one of she brings up a certain website uses to check people's political affiliations and their donations, and I just was like, no, I do not want to be. I don't want to be investigating people that deeply. I care about if they're on the sex offender registry. I care about, if they're a felon.
And by the way,
some
we
sort
now
of-
call them SOs. They don't like to be called sex
SO.
offenders. They're SOs.
Yeah,
And what we are
we call
really
it-
concerned with is what sex offenders like.
Hey, you know what? I knew a guy, okay, that was a registered sex offender. Okay, and I asked him, like, what the fuck did you do? And he's in radio. Go figure. I said, so what did you do? How did you earn that? And he told me when he was 18, he gave dick to a 16-year-old girl. And he said that's haunted him now all his life.
Yeah. Well.
So, and 16,
Really?
16, about to be 17, yeah.
But Wally, I figure it maybe would be beneficial to know, because I don't know about you, but most MAGA people I know
Are sex offenders.
are
That's
sex
correct.
offenders and would also not be applying to work where you work. And so if they were,
Yeah, I don't think there's any MAGAs that's applying to be a social worker and or whatever the fuck all these people do.
that's what I'm saying. So if they were,
Yeah.
then are they in there to feed information to ICE?
Yeah.
You mean nice?
I don't
I do
know.
not.
You're right, nice. I just wonder because it is a two-way street, because I would hate to, because I donate to public radio.
It's because you're a flaming
Does
fucking
that
lib.
mean? See, so I just think that's a step too far. I think that's just beyond what we need to know about people. Am I also say, oh, you give to gay sites? I can't stand the gays, or you
Wally,
give to
now listen, giving to gay sites.
anti-trans sites. So I just think it's too much
Giving to
information.
gay sites.
I want
is
to know if you can do the fucking job.
It's totally different than you giving to Captain Stabbit. Okay, that's totally a different thing. Okay?
I really just want to know, can you do the job? That's what I want to. Can you do the job?
But I think
Do
there's
you
an
fucking-
extra level with your particular job. Like, it would be one thing
Well,
if it was radio.
Okay, hold on.
I don't want to work next
This
to
is
those
for
people.
volunteers.
Huh?
Here's the part I neglect. This is about volunteers.
Which is why it's probably legal.
Yeah.
Because they're
We
not
wanna
a paid
know.
position, and you can. It's kind of like a church. When I was working for the Christian station, when I was working for WGTS, Family Friendly Favorites, they would never give me full time because I wasn't a Seventh-day Adventist. I said, "Well, that's discrimination." They said, "We're private. It doesn't fucking matter." Oh, okay.
Right?
My friend works for Belmont University and is required to attend church.
Chris, who is saying hi to you?
The chicken fillets.
I thought I heard it say, hi, Chris.
The Jesus chicken?
That's it.
You know what?
Jesus chicken.
It's when they know your first name by sight when you come by to get your chicken.
It's on the receipt, you fucking lib.
You might be, see? Yeah,
Boy, did I
I'm
just get the look from inside saying that.
So part of it is like, if someone has been donating to anti-immigration, okay, yes, I get it, but maybe what they need to do is be around immigrants a little bit. They might change their perspective, or maybe not.
But if they're donating
Maybe
to
not.
anti-immigration, isn't it suspicious that they're trying to volunteer with you?
I don't know, because sometimes someone donates one time to something. They really don't even know what the fuck it is. If you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars to the I hate blacks website or organization, yeah, that's maybe a person we don't want, but, you know,
Oh,
when I see
yeah, I've
politics,
been donating a long time to the KKK for cuckoo clocks.
but when I see, you know, or when you hear about someone made a donation when they were a sophomore in college to this place, and now 30 years later we want to bring it up, and they say, I didn't fucking know what it was.
Well, if it's 30
I just
years,
gave
that's a
fucking
different thing. If it's
$15.
this year or last year, then yeah, I think that's a valid search.
I just think I think we've gotten to the point where we fucking just go too deep on people. I don't want to know everything about people. I just don't. I want to learn who a person is by learning who the person is this way, talking to them. Interacting with them, working with them. I want to decide you're an asshole because I've learned you're an asshole firsthand,
Not
not
American.
based upon
Communist.
not based upon some bullshit you might have done, you know, not really thinking that, oh, this is, yeah, I don't want people to be able to, I'm for people having to show their ID. I want voter registration. Yeah, okay, I want voter registration too, because you gave to a different voter registration place than I did. Does it matter? You gave to the I hate everybody and think elections are rigged, here's $10, or I gave to the one that said, I think having to show your license when you go to vote is not a bad idea. I'm okay with it, but I don't think it should be attacked on. I don't know. I don't want to know that much about people.
I
Just
donated
don't.
$20 last week to, I don't care who votes as long as you're not black or Jewish. And, you know, it's
Yeah, I'd
weird.
want
And you
to-
voted in Tennessee, so now the maps are changed. Thanks, Chris.
It's amazing. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to know that much about people. I'd much rather get to know somebody, talking with them, working with them, experiencing things with them. I just don't want to pass a judgment on you based upon a $50 donation, a $20 donation. It's the same as I don't want you to look at me and say, liberal fuck, you're reading fucking whatever magazine you're reading. Or you read magazines at all, old fuck. I don't want to do that, you guys. I really don't want to be in that space. I just don't. I don't like it. I don't know if that's what we're doing now, but I just don't. I don't want to do that to people.
I don't know. I think it makes sense in some contexts.
Yeah, it might. Well, so her context was when I was dating, I used this website to find. That makes much more sense to me. When you're dating, you're going to be maybe going home with somebody. You might want to know if they're a fucking Fruit Loop before you take them into your home and you're a single woman in a space with a guy you don't know. Yeah, maybe. Or you go out to dinner with somebody and they start spewing, you know, all kinds of shit. Yeah, maybe.
That reminds me, I was mean to a man on the internet for free today, and I kind of regret it.
Kinda.
You didn't get paid?
Yeah.
Is that the regret?
Yeah, that's the regret.
Tell-
I don't regret being
Tell
mean
me
to him.
about your meanness.
He was a dick. It was on.
Did he have a dick?
I don't know if he has a dick or not.
Because he was a dickless dick.
He was a dickless dick. It was on my friend's, I have to pull up the post. It was on my friend's, this is going to make noise for a second, so bear with me while I pause it.
I don't deserve a...
Okay. So
You're connecting.
he commented on my friend's video where she was basically like crashing out about, you know, we all know it's not all men, but it is men and blah, 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 blah. And this guy commented, the poor dude dating her. So, and I know her. So I said, and I know he doesn't know her. So I said, if you're afraid of strong women, just say that. He says, if I was, I would. This isn't a strong woman at all. This is a Looney Tunes batshit crazy woman. I said, I happen to know you're wrong in every way, but it's cool you're maintaining the stereotype. He says, you don't know shit. You're an obese old lady who's angry. That's what you know. I laugh reacted, and I said, sick burn, bro. And then I laugh, a whole bunch of laugh emojis. This motherfucker says, oh, that wasn't a burn. That was truth. I can burn you if you're looking to cry today, though. And I laugh reacted that. And I said, no tiny man on the internet can make me cry. Your opinion means exactly 0 to me. Why not call up the basement steps to your mom and see if she wants it instead?
And he said, first day on the internet? Don't worry, fatty. Life doesn't get better for you. And then I laugh reacted and walked away because that didn't even make any, his answer didn't even make any sense. Oh, you're fat. Dumbass. so just curious, when did you go in the corner and eat a plate of brownies crying?
So far, haven't done it.
Okay, Days
Nope.
young.
I'm fine so far. So, yeah.
Well, Jess, who are these motherfuckers that you run? I don't run into. Well, I'm not on that much, but I don't run into fuckers like this. Who are these fucking malignant tumors that you talk to?
It's not a tumor.
She posts things. She has a little video podcast, and she posts things publicly, and it attracts those men to, like, they try to knock her down and bring her down, and most of the time I don't comment. It's just like what I was talking about last week. Like I have to go, nope, I'm not gonna get involved in this. I'm gonna walk away. And this one I just couldn't resist. And then he kept coming back, and so I had to bring his mom into it.
So context of the video is what?
She deserves an amazing man. People think she's a man hater. She's not a man hater. She understands that not all men do terrible things, but the majority of terrible things in terms of sexual assault and etc. are men.
Yes.
And so don't call her a man hater. She's not a man hater, etc.
And so that was the gist of her message.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing there that's wrong. She's right.
Yeah. But she did it in kind of a crash out kind of way. And so apparently it was too loud for this fine gentleman.
See.
And his mom.
Hush up, Wally. We're listening to Fatty right now.
Chris, you are pushing
sounds
it.
like the guy. You are about to have somebody be mean to you, Chris, without getting paid for it, too.
Yay!
Yeah, I don't get it. I just,
People are assholes.
I
Basically.
am not this person. So, as you know, it does bug me when people would say, will say that white men are just blah, 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 blah. If they say some, I'm all with them.
Everybody
If they
knows
say
it's not
many-
all men, Wally. Fuck off.
No, but if they say many, I'm all with them. But some people do post, men are the problem.
Men are the problem.
Some men are absolutely the problem. And many of them are. But Chris is not, and I am not. So there's two of us that aren't. Well, Chris
Well, I
might be
guarantee
the
you,
problem.
I'm part of the problem.
I
know what?
thought better of that just
I gotta
after
tell
I
you.
said it.
Both ex-wives would say I am the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think the point that anybody absolutely is the problem. Oh, my fucking
Wally,
God.
the argument
I'm
you are
driving
making
by-
right now is fucking all lives matter. Nobody is saying all fucking men. People are saying men. And if you want to take that personally, then that is on you.
You're very defensive.
Yeah.
You don't have to be defensive.
I'm not defensive.
Because it is okay
I
for me
am
to be
rolling
bothered
my
because
eyes at you.
some people absolutely think that all men are a problem or all women are a problem.
No,
like
they
your
don't.
dude who thinks that, that your friend is not a strong woman. Well, he's wrong, right? So you took offense at it. There are guys like him who think that any woman who speaks her mind is somehow a twat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not true, right?
Right.
Well,
So you took offense at it, just the way I take
wasn't
offense
defending
too.
all women. I was defending her.
Your friend. Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
I wasn't like,
I get it.
oh my God, not all women you disagree with are going to be trouble for their boyfriends.
Oh, no, I agree with him on that. They are going to be trouble. I'm just kidding.
You guys both suck today.
One time on a Tuesday in 1994, and I'm labeled for life.
Yep.
You
Jesus
can't live it.
Christ.
You
You're
can't
never
live
living
it
it
down
down.
because it'll haunt you and follow you for the rest of your days.
Correct.
Oh,
So I farted so hard yesterday I blew a hole in my underwear. How are you all doing?
oh, you know. So speaking of farting, so have you ever farted in the car, gone in and went shopping, got back in the car, and it still smelled like a fart 30 minutes later?
Even worse than that, Wally, is I farted in the car, and it was a bad day. Yeah, I'll admit. But I farted in the car, went inside the store, half an hour, came out, opened the door, and actually said, "God, why does it smell like shit in here?"
I farted in the car. As a matter of fact, I farted one time, like this was last week, and I don't mean one time. Last week I was going to I was on my way to Dunkin'. I went to Dunkin' to get my Dunkin' morning coffee, and I had farted on my way, and I farted probably 10 miles from Dunkin'. And I got to Dunkin', I rolled the window, and the woman inside smelled that fart come out of that car because she went, "Ooh." When she handed my coffee, she made a "ooh" sound, and I knew I was completely embarrassed because Chris, I go to the same place over and over again,
Right.
and I ordered via the phone, ordered my Dunkin', pick it up at the drive-thru. So it said, "Here you go, Wally," and they go, "Ooh," and then, "Here, Wally." "Oh, thank you." And now they know. So later on, she said, "Man, that Wally, his car smells like ass." He unrolled that window, and now I'm embarrassed. When I go to the Dunkin' now, this whole week when I'm going to Dunkin', I'm hoping she's not the person at the window. I do not want her to come to the window and go, "Oh, it's Wally," or if she answers so when you get up to the Dunkin', you go, "Oh yeah, picking up for Wally," and I don't want her to go, "Oh, fart boy, he's coming up," and tell all the coworkers. I'm embarrassed by it now.
I wish you knew her name so you could look at her
day.
Facebook page and see if she posted about you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's talking inside though. That guy smells like ass.
Jenna let one in the car the other day when I was inside of the 7-Eleven or something. And I came back out. I looked at her and I'm like, "Ugh." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, this car just smells like," she says, "Yeah, like what?" I said, and I don't know what this even means. Okay. I have no idea what this means, but I said, "It smells like loose meat."
You got slapped.
Loose
but
meat.
oh man, so do you have loose meat there at the store? Because you can get. Remember? Well, do you remember Roseanne?
So do you have any loose meat today?
Yeah. Well, no. Remember when Roseanne opened up that little restaurant and it was loose meat? That's what it was. That's what they were serving, like loose meat sandwiches. Do you remember that on Roseanne?
Okay.
Yeah. You don't remember that, Jess? So
No.
for a while she opened, like Dan was opening up like a motorcycle shop. Was it when they won the lottery and then she opened up like a loose meat diner? And
She did that
it was
after
like
she stopped working for Martin Mull, right?
yes, yeah. They opened up the loose meat, the loose meat diner. Chris, did what was Jenna's reaction to you asking her about her loose meat?
What the fuck is loose meat? Yeah.
Oh man. A couple more of those, Chris, and she's going to be your third ex something.
Probably.
Oh man, you got to watch your ways, man. You got to watch your ways. You're in trouble. Chris, are you in Maryland? You in Baltimore?
I am. I'm trying to get home. Like the city of Frederick, nobody's moving on any road right now. It's really weird, actually.
Like end of times weird?
Yeah.
Well,
End
I'm
of
on
days?
70 right now. And 70's just not moving as you're coming up to the baseball stadium, Jess. And it's not moving in both directions, and Monocacy Boulevard's not moving either.
You know who would tell you what's going on, Chris?
Would that be Dave Conrad?
Dave Conrad would for sure know what's going on, even though he's not even working anymore.
No, I'm not even sure he's alive.
Really?
Hey,
Look, yeah, anybody can hope.
oh my God. What did you, Chris, you posted something
Today
about
or yesterday?
radio rats. What was that? Was that toilet paper or
Oh
something?
yeah, I went into the radio station I used to own in Annapolis, and they're like, "Yeah, we got to get out of this building, so take what you want." So I went looking around for things, see if there's anything I wanted, and went in this back office that was locked, a room that was locked, and they were hoarding toilet paper in there. And there's this one roll just sitting out that was devoured by a rat.
Nice.
Well, see now, luckily for Jess and I, we would have not ever experienced that at a Norma Islandberg radio station.
Correct.
Because
There was no
paper.
toilet paper, right? It was like grammar school. You had to bring your own shit paper with you.
Well, maybe
you
that
want-
was your grammar school. My grammar school, we were fully supplied.
Yeah,
Oh
mine
no,
too.
mine was too. When my kids went to school, though, when I was living in Virginia, you had to bring. They had so they had something I didn't have either. They had bathrooms in their classrooms.
In Wally's day, they had to go out to the outhouse.
Right. Well,
Oh, it was pretty damn close. No, the thing we did have though, you guys must remember I don't know how your school. When I started school, we had doors on the bathrooms, and as I got like into senior, like 9th, 10th, into those grades, into senior high school, whatever you call it, high school, there were no doors on the bathrooms.
well, they
What do
didn't
you
want people
mean?
in there doing blowjobs.
We had no doors on so when you went in, there were no doors on the stalls.
Yeah, the only time I'd ever seen that ever has been in like a basement of a Sears. Okay, I've never seen that in a school.
Yeah, my school had
Yeah,
doors
well,
on stalls.
No,
so did
ours
we.
did not. Ours did not. I can tell you now, they did not. There
Well,
were
that's
no
disgusting.
doors on the stalls. It is disgusting. I don't know why you would take that might be part of my reason that I don't like to shit in public.
You
really-
know what else
I
is
don't-
disgusting?
Oh, I do, but go ahead. What is your disgusting?
The price of petrol
Yeah.
right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
I thought it was
I am-
supposed to be mean tweets and low gas. When did I miss the memo? What did I miss?
So we need
It's
oil
almost
right now.
like somebody doesn't always tell the truth when he's running for president. That's so weird.
No.
It's not even when he's running for president. He just doesn't tell the truth at all.
Point blank, period.
And whether he's being the president talking, or the businessman talking, or the married husband talking,
Or the pedophile
or the dad talking, the pedophile he doesn't tell the truth ever on anything. He is.
But did you see about his new airport?
Did they
Palm Springs? Or Palm Beach or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, Palm Beach. They renamed it to what? Just Trump Airport.
President Donald Trump Airport. The airport has to license his merchandise,
For real? Is that for real, or
which
is
is
that
against the
licensing is
Constitution.
merchandise? It's fucking unbelievable.
You know what I think? It's
I-
bullshit.
I do know what you think, Chris.
Yeah. That's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And to think he won by just one vote in Maryland, Chris.
Yeah, it's terrible. Listen, my vote isn't worth a fuck in this state. I already know that. So that's
Well,
that's
it's
a
not
problem.
anymore.
Yeah, really.
Oh, I don't understand. I just don't. And I still, so when I go online, I still look at I'll look at like the Daily Show stuff, and when Jordan Klepper goes out and talks to like MAGA people or Maha people, and I just like to say, how can any people in their right mind, of the right thinking, really believe this guy is truthful or is honest or even cares about them at all? How can they at all say when you look at fucking farmers just going under right and left? How can you live in the Midwest in the heart in the corn belt of our country and say he's doing a good job? They're fucking dying. These farms are dying, and business going out, and fuel, and you can't afford anything. So people are going to go out and buy shit. So people don't. A lot of people. So you guys know I owned and operated greenhouses, and a lot of what we sell is made of plastic. So when people go out and buy plastic, they go, geez, why does this fucking plastic bowl cost so much? Because fucking plastic's made out of oil, you dumb fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Because almost everything's made out of petroleum.
And
That's
because
why shit goes up.
the stuff that isn't made out of oil costs money to truck it from one place to another.
Yeah.
So you can buy it.
Absolutely.
The thing that has doubled in price recently from, let's say, $36 to nearly $70,
Mm-hmm.
a large roll of bubble wrap. You wouldn't even think about that.
Oh, yeah. I would, because we have, when we wrap up our pallets for the food pantry to take them back, we get these trays that have to be then wrapped to keep them on top of the pallets. And that shit has gone through the fucking roof. It's basically saran wrap.
I had to up my eBay costs because the bubble wrap has gotten so goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
And people, I don't think that people who aren't, just people who don't think, who are just swallow Kool-Aid, they don't understand that these are the facts. When they
fucking Donna Joe's up there talking about how groceries cost less now. Less than what, motherfucker?
Yeah, that is what. Did you call him Donna Joe?
I did, and I have been calling him Donna Joe since the day he declared that your gender is decided at conception, because as we all know, you are female at conception. Everyone is.
Everybody is.
Everybody is, and therefore he will from then until eternity be called Donna Joe by me.
Yeah, it's just.
We're going to need more ladies' rooms, by the way.
I did see the part where he's saying food prices are down and the whole stock market thing. He's married to the stock market because he's placating. When stocks go up, rich people get money.
Winning.
Most of us do not have. I mean, some of us may have a 401k that invests in stocks, but I don't own 1 billion shares of or 100 shares of Microsoft. Some people might. They got cheap. Chris, you probably own some stock, eh?
Hey, but not enough to matter.
But you're a better investor than I would be. I'm more stupid, and you made money much earlier than I made money, so you made smart decisions that I didn't make.
No, I just put it all in, and dude, I'm a gambler. I put it in, and I said go for the highest, most volatile fund, and that paid off.
No.
Would it
I did
normally
not
pay
do
off?
that.
Probably not. You know.
No. So back during the first oil crunch, I didn't have the money to, but I would have invested in CSX, and I wish I would have had the money, because had you invested in CSX during that time, fucking rail went through the roof. CSX went through the roof because everybody was shipping via rail. And I wish I would have had money to buy 1,000 shares or 500 shares of CSX, because it became such a profitable stock at that time. But this guy, he only talks to people who are the wealthiest people in this country. He doesn't talk to the rest of us at all. But somehow the rest of the 36% or the 33% that still thinks he's doing a good job still really believe he's doing a good job.
Fucking bootlickers.
Well, and you're not hearing from, when they're out there interviewing people at fucking county fairs and air shows and whatever the fuck else they're going to, MAGA rallies. This isn't millionaires and billionaires. These are fucking guys who live in men and women who work blue collar jobs. And
these are people
live in trailers.
Who are so ignorant that they would rather see the government stick it to other people at their
Yeah.
own expense.
Yes, you are correct. But still not even realize it's getting stuck to them. Still not understand that you're getting fucked too here. Do you understand you're getting fucked?
Are you listening to this Un-American asshole, Jess?
I am. Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, I don't. It's lucky for me that I work in a place that's quite. It's not conservative, at least in thinking. It's conservative in many ways, but not in human in money and jobs and people and color and ethnicity and gender and all that. I mean, it's conservative in other ways. I lost the word that I wanted to use to describe all those things I just rattled off. I couldn't even come up with the word just then. But yeah,
Social.
yeah. So yeah, there you go. Thank you. Social. Yes, because I'm socially liberal, and I'm much more fiscally conservative. I think Chris is fiscally conservative. No, probably Chris is the other way around. Chris, are you spendy and more socially conservative?
I really don't know anymore.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Sometimes I save money. Sometimes I spend it like it's going out of style. Like, I have no problem going to the casino right now and dropping $500 on slot machines for an hour or two.
Right.
However, as we're having this conversation, I'm looking for the gas station with the cheapest gas because I've got 14 miles to empty.
Yeah, but I think there's a psychology in there, right? Because the slot machine, even though you might lose $500, it's fun, it's entertaining,
And you also might win.
And you might win, and it's not fair, and it's also completely in your control, the spending of the money.
Right.
The gas is you got to spend the money, or else you're not fucking making it down the road.
Well, and that's just it. That's just it.
What is it over there, Chris? How much?
I'm sitting at a stoplight right now, but the cheapest I've seen is $4.49.
Yeah, I think I paid $4.42, $4.43.
It's I looked this morning. It's $4.29 near me, but other parts of town it's more.
So I'm gonna go to the sheets down here where you get, 3 cents off a gallon.
Yeah. Try not to spend that savings in one place.
Hey, you know what? 30 cents, 30 cents.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to BJ's where I'll get 5% cash back on my gas, and I think I saved 10 cents because I'll use the BJ's card. So I'll save 15.
You know what? Then I'm going to do that tomorrow, Wally. I'm only going to fill up with like $10 because I got to go up to Westminster for a massage tomorrow. But there's a BJ's up there, and I'll just use my BJ's card.
Hello. See that? So hearing you say that, Chris, I always think I'm going to do that too. I say, I'm just going to stop here and get $5, and then I'll go to BJ's tomorrow. And then I start thinking like, that's a pain in the ass. Fuck it. I'm just going to fill it up.
If I wasn't going to be near the BJ's, I would just say fuck it. But I forgot I've got to go up there for my massage. No, my massage isn't until Friday. Fuck, I'm getting gas.
Yeah.
Chris, does Giant Eagle not still do the fuel points there?
Do what?
Does Giant Eagle not still do the fuel points there?
The Eagle does the fuel points, but they're for their own gas stations. So Eagle's got their own gas stations here. They don't do it with Shell anymore.
Oh. I mean, I think they had both when I was there.
Well, Giant Food does it with Shell, but there's no Shells anywhere anymore.
Kroger does it with Shell here, and there's a Shell right around the corner from me.
That's what we need. We need Shaw's here to fucking do the gas thing back with it. 50. It was so great. You'd shop enough at Shaw's and get 60 cents off each gallon of gas. Like fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Giant Food, they've all got their own gas stations now at most places.
Giant or Giant Eagle?
Giant food, not Giant Eagle.
Huh.
Yeah, the Giant Eagle does have their get-go stations, usually right by
Right by the store.
stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all they give their point discounts for. And I can tell you, I've spent less than $10 in a Giant Eagle.
Huh.
So.
Well, all right.
Yeah. And Safeway doesn't do shit.
Except charge you more for groceries for no reason.
Right. And Food Lion, I mean, if you want your expiration date to be 2 weeks later, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's a Food Lion up the road from me that I've been to like twice in the 10, 13 years I've lived here.
Sucks.
And I don't think they do any gas discount.
But I don't like the Food Lion. So when I lived in Virginia, Food Lion always, to me, was like the Cumberland Farms of grocery stores.
Well, it kind of is. I mean, there's little selection and the stores are small.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
dirty.
They're just dirty, right?
Yeah.
They're filthy, and
They're like,
at least the ones I was familiar with.
They're like the grocery store. They're like the grocery store that hasn't changed since 1985.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a last resort.
Jesus.
Oh yeah,
The
the
what?
Grand Union.
Oh, yeah, it is like the Grand Union.
Mm-hmm.
The Grand Union. Are there still Price Choppers?
Not that I'm aware of.
We used to go to.
When I lived in Pennsylvania, there was Price Chopper. I don't know if it's still up there. I think didn't Price Chopper get bought by Albertsons?
I think so.
Maybe.
We had a couple of ShopRites down here, and they all of a sudden disappeared.
Well, when I was down this, my favorite grocery store from when I lived in Virginia was Harris Teeter, and my favorite one up here is Market Basket. I like those are the. What is that? What is that, Rudolph?
Sorry, I was inserting my Sheets card so that I.
You were inserting. What were you inserting? You're inserting what into a goat?
That's correct. That's correct. Let's see. What do we get gas down to? 446. I guess I could put that unleaded 88 in the car, so it would be 414. But I think that shit makes you get 200 miles a gallon or 200 miles per tank, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it'll get you to the mechanic quicker.
That's what I've heard. Then why do they fucking have this shit?
Because there are people who voted for Donald Trump who don't have enough money to buy the regular gas.
Well, I understand that, but that existed before, Donna Joe was president.
Mm-hmm.
Donna Joe. I might start saying Donna Joe.
I can't believe this is the first time you've noticed me calling him Donna Joe.
No, I think I have, but
Jess, nobody's listening to
I'm
this
old.
show.
Yeah, I know.
I'm old, and not even me.
Nobody's listening to this program except for Scott Schlein.
Yeah, I'm old. I don't know.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
that fucking picture you sent.
Yeah, I know. I'm stupid. Did you not see it yesterday, Wally?
No, I'm gonna look right now.
Oh.
Did you? It was a text.
Well, yeah, Scott said, should I send this to Jess? I said, yeah, just send it to bitch Memphis. It'll get there. And he says, well, that's real funny because she doesn't even live anywhere near there. I said, it's fucking close.
Wait, did he say that? You didn't send that part of the thing.
Oh, yeah. It went back and forth afterwards.
No, because Chris sends this exchange, but only as far as send it to bitch Memphis. And I don't realize that the person saying bitch Memphis is Chris. I think it's Scott.
No, that was me.
And I was like, who the fuck is that? And he says it's Scott Schlein. And I said, give him a map and tell him he doesn't know me well enough to call me that.
Oh, fuck Trump.
And Chris is like, bitch, it was me calling you that. I was like, oh, well, you have permission, but you still need a fucking map.
It's true.
Uh-oh, but wait, this guy has his...
All the love to you, Scott Schlein. You don't need a map.
This guy's going to get arrested.
Who?
There's no way that Janine Pirro is going to be looking for this guy.
For who?
With the fuck Trump guy. The license is right there. Janine Pirro's looking up that license number now and sending the FBI over there and Crooked Eye.
Yeah.
Crooked Eye is on his way. Oh, shit, he's in trouble. He should have covered up his license number.
Because he knew
poor
he was
guy.
getting his picture taken.
Poor guy. He's just done. So when the Trump money comes out, do you guys have a stance on seeing that? Do you have a stance on the Trump money? Like,
Well,
are you going to
first
be
of all, it'll
looking
be on bills
gotta-
I would never have anyway. But if he puts his face on cash, I will just never spend cash again.
Well, what dollar is he going to put his? What money is he putting his face on? A coin?
I heard it was going to be a $200 bill.
A $200 bill?
Yeah.
So that'll be as great as the $2 bill.
Mm-hmm.
What a turd this guy is. He's just a turd. There's no other way to
Kim Jong
to
Donna.
describe him.
Hello, Donna Joe calling.
He really is a turd. I can't think of any president that once he's out of office that is going to be less revered than him. Is there any other president in the history of this country that will be less revered than him? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it just costs $72.28 to fill up. I'm gonna need a gauze pad for my asshole.
Did they kiss you first?
Oh my God! And that's for regular test. Jesus Christ!
You just took it up the ass hard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daddy.
I'm definitely going to BJ's now. That's just scaring the shit out of me because I'm gonna have to put. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put 17 gallons because I'm almost on E.
God, now I
where
can't
you are.
stop farting in this car. Jesus Christ! Oh.
Yeah, but is there anybody that'll be less revered than this guy? No.
Nope.
No, people are going to look at Nixon and say, "Boy, I wish Nixon was president."
Those were the days.
I hearken. Those were the right. Those were the days. We need a guy like Nixon. We need Taft back in office.
Meanwhile, the governor of Tennessee, who Donna Joe has referred to as a rhino more than once, so he doesn't even like him. The governor of Tennessee is still licking those boots, and the woman who wants to be the governor of Tennessee is also licking the boots, calling in a special session, spending millions of dollars to have a special session this week to redraw the maps so that they can steal the election.
It's unbelievable.
We had one Democratic congressional district left in the entire state of Tennessee, in Memphis.
And now you don't.
And because it was majority black, they decided that can't stand. And so they called in a special session this week. And now that's 3 red
even
districts.
Nashville is red?
Nashville is red because they divided it into 3 congressional districts like they just did to Memphis. They did it a few years ago.
Trump 2028.
Well, did you see? This was a reel that I saw. No, it was actually a Daily Show thing I saw, where the nominees for judges for federal judges were
Couldn't
being
say what the
questioned.
22nd Amendment actually says?
Yeah, the 22nd
Or what it
Amendment.
means?
Yeah, would you? And they say, well, I'd have to examine this. I'd have to.
Yeah, the
Fuck,
question
it's just
was,
the 20.
the 22nd Amendment says you can only be president twice. Is he qualified to be president a third time? And not one of those motherfuckers would say no.
None of them. They're all sort of hemmed and hawed and hedged and say, well, I'd have to really.
I would have
that
to
sounds
look
like a
at
hypothetical.
The facts of the case.
All law is hypothetical. All this shit is hypothetical until you face it. And then it is, are you going to follow the rule? Are you going to, you're supposed to have that hypothetical. Well, hypothetically, if he tried to do this, I'd have to say, the fucking 22nd Amendment prevents you from doing this. That's all you had to say, fucker. Mm-hmm. That's it. Just say, yes, I happen to agree in the Constitution. And I happen to agree with
I feel like
these.
what's happening right now is that he is setting us up for a civil war in 2028.
I think it's possible.
Oh God, I hope to be dead by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking don't know. So I oftentimes in my state think that there are a lot of people here who kind of fall into the deplorable Hillary Clinton description. But they really aren't. Most of the people I meet in this state, even the ones who are conservative, very conservative, they're good people. They just have a different view than I have.
Oh,
This
man.
guy, how
Hitler had great ideas. He just carried them out the wrong way.
Yeah, he was really a good dude, though.
Yeah.
that's
nice guy.
no. That's not what I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I meet people who are conservative. You know, they're conservative. They're not following Trump. They're conservative, but they now are saying too the same things that I say as a
That's because the
public radio
problem has
listener.
never been with
This guy's
conservatives.
crazy.
The problem has never been with conservatives or different
No.
political ideologies. The problem
No.
has been with bootlicking cult followers
You're correct.
who want to stick it to people who are not white men.
Just wait. You don't have to worry about Trump having a third term. You got to worry about this fucking Vance asshole getting in there for 8 years. That's what you got to worry about.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
who is he saying? So
Trump's not gonna try to be president again.
yeah,
But
Vance is bad news. Rubio's okay, I think, if he ends up running. Rubio's just he's a hawk for sure. But he's not an asshole, I don't think. I think you could see him end up running. And I think Trump is pitting those two against each other.
That's what
I
he
mean, it
does.
feels like
We'll
that.
find out. And you know, I hate to cut it short, but listen, I got to take a massive shit. That Chick-fil-A has hit me, so I'm gonna go. Love you both. See you next week.
All right.
Happy shitting.
Bisexual.
Not this week.
And the poor man's gonna take he is the shittingest dude I know.
When I think
Like,
of people having to shit, I think of Chris.
Yeah, me too. When I like get a little pang,
Oh,
a little grumble, I say, "Oh, Chris."
I should have told him this story. I should have told you guys this story while he was here. A friend of mine who's a narrator, she posted this on TikTok the other day. She was in the middle of writing a letter to like a publisher, reach out to say, hey, I'm available for audiobook narration, blah, blah, blah. Here's some of my history. Here's the awards I've been nominated for, yada, yada, yada. While she's writing, her son from another room yells to her that his lizard pooped. She didn't give context for that. I don't know why he yelled that his lizard pooped, but he yelled that. Thankfully,
Okay.
she caught it before she hit send on the email, because what she wrote was, I was nominated for a Sovas Award and most recently pooped.
I have sent many a text with just voice to text that have said things like, cunt, son of a bitch, just fuck. You know, that I haven't said these words, but somehow it's showed up as fuck or cunt or whatever.
Which is interesting because for a long time you couldn't figure out how to get it to stop censoring your
You're right.
words, so it would do all the
Right.
little asterisks instead.
And then you taught me, hey, Jess, can you look at my neck? Do I look like I'm getting like turkey neck? Does it look like I'm getting turkey neck at all?
I mean, Wally, you are 100.
I know, but I don't want to have turkey neck.
Why not? Who cares?
I feel like I'm starting to get turkey neck. I'm not sure I want turkey neck. It's just another reason why women under 30 are going to call me hun. I don't want to be.
Well, what are you
called
gonna
hun.
do? Buy one of those neck firming creams?
Well, I know, but I thought I might become
Buy a
like
salve?
no, salve. No, I thought I might become like what's his name from Scooby Doo and wear an ascot. I'm gonna become Mr. Furley. I'll wear an ascot to cover my turkey neck.
Well, that for
Yeah, I
sure won't make women under 30 call you hun.
Oh, they'll call me something, but it probably won't be hun. No, I don't want to be called a hun and turkey neck says that's a hun. That's hun right there. Look at that look at that saggy turkey neck.
All right.
That is a hun right there.
All right, hon.
I mean, I suppose what I could. Oh no, I'm gonna have to wear turtlenecks or some shit. I'm fucked. I'm a hun. I'm facing it. I'm hun.
Okay.
Goodbye, hun.
Goodbye, hon.